comes a time when the thrill is gone. You don't announce it, but you don't feel it anymore. Like when your knees make funny noises, or when French fries suddenly taste too salty.
The thrill is gone, baby. The thrill is gone away.
Remember when you didn't compare your insurance policy's rate? Remember when you turned the music on in the car and it felt like the artist was speaking a special language that only you understood? Remember Shannon and Cece Peniston and Irene Cara? Remember My Name?
Hey, I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly.
The 2021 Grammy Awards were postponed from its usual date in February to sometime in May. Did you know that this year's Grammy Awards were postponed? Do you remember being excited to watch the MTV Video Awards many lives ago?
Back to life, back to reality.
The reality is that you still want to have fun and
I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached. Head is matted black, got the bushes black to match.
is Lil Nas X still famous? Is the radio too on fleek, lit, no cap, spitting fire for you? Just because you no longer put up posters of New Edition or Boyz II Men, like I did, on your wall, doesn't mean you've stopped liking music. If only you had a new way of discovering new music. Well, on today's show, I'll introduce you to two different music styles for those of you comfortable in your maturity, yet still young at heart. First, we'll meet Melika Miller, a soulful songstress, and then I'll introduce you to Aniya Lanai, an upbeat ingenue. Both are musical artists at different stages on the experience spectrum. So if the question is what's guaranteed to make you smile on today, music is the answer. Let's check this music out. I'm Valarie Johnson, and this is Interludes. Interludes, a pure Lighthouse production, brought to you by A1 Pest Masters. For all your exterminating and pest control needs, call A1 Pest Masters. And now, all the way live from the south side of Chicago, give it up for your host, Valarie Johnson. First up, today let's meet my friend and sister girl in the faith, Melika Miller.
I've been down, but I didn't stay long. Kept my head, but now I'm gone. Was tired of running this old race, but now my feet can't stand the pain. Don't give up now, you can't stop now. Was tossed around and back and forth. My mind was filled with doubts and fears. Didn't know what was going on, but now I know I'm coming home. Don't give up now, you can't stop now.
Hey guys, this is Valarie Johnson with Interludes, and I am so excited to have this young lady with me. She is a recording artist, she is a sister girl in the faith, and just an all-around phenomenal young woman. I want to give it out to Melika Miller. How you doing on today, darling?
I'm doing great. Thank you for the introduction. I love it.
Of course. It's all about the intro. I learned that from Steve Harvey. Come on now.
Perfect.
So, right now, you have a single called Don't Give Up Now. And I find that to be just the title is so important, especially during these times. What inspired that?
I was going through some hard times.
Mm-hmm.
I was behind on my rent, behind on bills. I was in between jobs and different things like that. And I was discouraged because my music career wasn't going the way I wanted to go and everything like that. And I sat down one day and the lyrics just came to me. Like it was just speaking to me. It was like God was giving me a song for myself. And the words and everything, like the rhythm, everything, I just heard it. And I just started singing, and it was like, okay. I sing it so much around my apartment and stuff like that. Okay, when can I record it? Because I know this is not just for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to get it recorded. Like, even though it helped me work through what I was going through, because singing always is like my therapy. It's like something that gives me hope and just really just inspires me personally. And so it helped me. I'm like, okay, I got to share this with other people.
Okay, wow, that's amazing. And I feel like that song has like a heartbeat to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like your grandmother giving you this hug. Like, don't, baby, I know you feel like giving up, but don't give up now. And that's the vibe I get, like a grandma hug.
Yeah, girl, I feel like crying as you just described it like that. Woo, why am I feeling so emotional?
Okay,
all
right.
Got started.
We cry on this show too. We can do it too. What you talking about? I miss
You're just getting started. I think I'm feeling emotional because the song, basically, the way that I wanted it recorded was based on my roots.
Yeah.
I'm from the country. I'm from Arkansas. Originally, I was born and raised in rural Arkansas, and my grandmother was a farmer.
Yeah.
My grandparents were farmers.
Right.
And my granddaddy was a deacon in the church, and I grew up going to church and listening to singing and stuff. And I remember one service that we had, and these old men sitting in there in this particular church. I don't remember which one it was, but the floor was wood floors. Mm-hmm. And so as they were singing, you can feel it stomping on the floor, the pounding on the floor. And you could feel the emotion that everybody was feeling as the music was going on. And that's the kind of feel I wanted for the song. So for you to describe it like that, I'm like, she gets it. She gets it.
Well, I know that it spoke to me when I think you performed this just before you left New York, right? I remember seeing you perform that, and I was just kind of like, man, I like that and that beat. Yeah. So, you know, and since then I've lost my mom, and she is originally from Forest City, Arkansas, and we have that similar connection. That's the reason why one of the reasons why I wanted you on the podcast, because when this young woman sings from her heart, she sings from her soul. I could be having a bad day and Melika sings something and I'm like, I know it's gonna be all right, because she done told me from her soul that she gonna be all right. Don't give up now. And I'm telling you guys to go ahead and make sure you check it out. Now, I know the answer to this next question, so let me just go ahead and ask it. Why did you decide to move from New York, one of the entertainment capitals of the world, to go to Memphis to pursue music?
Well, let me tell you, when I moved from Arkansas to New York, I knew that I wasn't there to stay.
Right.
And the years, I was there for 20 years, and I felt it was my training ground, right, to get me prepared to where the next thing was for me to go, right? And that's where I became a disciple. That's where I was trained in the ministry and everything. And that's where pursuing music started for me there, and recording and all those different things, which is exciting to be a little country girl from Arkansas going to New York, you know, and being able to do the things that I did. Right. I'm gonna write a book about it. It's coming out soon. One day it's gonna come.
Come back when that happens.
Right, it's gonna come. But it's just, it was time. Right. And I had just graduated with my master's degree in pastoral counseling, which God led me to get that. And wondering where I wanted to do therapy at. And New York was getting harder to live and more expensive and different things like that. And my family is all in Arkansas for the most part. And my mom is back in Arkansas. She's literally like 30 minutes away from where your mom is from. And so I wanted to be closer to her. She's getting older, closer to my family, because I've been so far away for so many years.
Right.
So I'm like, it just made a lot of sense to just move to Memphis, which is, first of all, I can still pursue my music. I can still work with bands and do the things that I was doing in New York, and probably do it even more so than what I was doing in New York, because Memphis has the sound that I have. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, and then it could be, and I have a vision of it being bigger than what it could have been if I was in New York, and being able to go back to New York and perform in different stages or whatever, you know, all those different things. But I think I had to come back here to do what I'm created to do here, you know, and being a therapist here in Tennessee, what has been amazing, you know, and being able to still have the vision of pursuing my music and connecting with different people here has been hard to do these past years, because I've been trying to get adjusted, and with COVID happening, but it's going to happen. And I see God doing it, you know, and being close with my family and stuff like that. And being able to go home on the weekends and see my nieces and my nephews and different things that I didn't see people grow up as I was in New York for the most part. So now having a chance to see my little nephew grow up, you know, so it's like it's a new experience that I needed.
Yeah.
To answer your question.
Yeah.
I know it's long.
No. That's fine. And if before COVID, was there a difference in, let's say, a New York audience versus a Memphis audience? Is there, when you perform, is there a difference?
Well, to be honest with you, I haven't been out performing here in Memphis.
Okay.
Well, I did it one time at a songwriting thing that I went to, and the audience was amazing. It was just, the difference that I found was how welcoming everybody was, and how supportive everybody was. And it was at a Memphis songwriters workshop that I performed my song, Don't Give Up at. I performed it there. And the feedback was just warm and just giving and just amazing. I felt like I found family.
Yeah.
You know, and in New York, I felt like everybody was so independent, and if you don't know this particular person, then you're not going to be able to get to know this one, and you can't fit it. You got to fit in a box, sort of, or you got to know somebody who knows somebody, which I knew some people who knew people, which was great. I had a lot of support in New York from a lot of different people.
Right.
But I didn't feel like I had my tribe.
Okay.
If that makes sense. And I feel like here it's easy for me to build my tribe.
Okay. Yeah, I like that word, that word use of tribe. Like we all can find our tribe that we can kind of bond with and connect with, and to kind of let us know what works, what doesn't. Does a foot stomp work? Does a hand clap here work? Right. Like that type of feedback is always, I think, is important to any of us that are artists. How much of your music has been influenced by your time in Memphis or before that in Arkansas?
All of it, girl. All of it. Valarie, when I tell you, my dad raised us on Isaac Hayes, who was an artist from Memphis. So I am a huge fan of Isaac Hayes because of my dad. And me and my siblings, we were joking like, why do we like him so much? Shouldn't we be mad at him? Because we heard it all the time growing up, you know? But it's like, but I'm a huge fan of him. I'm a huge fan of like the Memphis sound, of Aretha Franklin, the blues, because my mama, you know what I mean? And
right.
I grew up on B.B. King or Bobby Blue Bland, listening to them all the time, you know, and my mom listened to a lot of gospel music too. So I'm like, have a lot of that infused in me. And so I'm a mixture of all of that, you know, and just the whole combination.
All together, nice.
All mixed together. Right. and you know, and another person like I grew up was like, listened to was like Gladys Knight, like a lot of Motown music. And listening to Marvin Gaye I was so in love with Marvin Gaye at 6 years old. I just fell in love with him when I was 6. You know what I mean? I saw him one time on Soul Train, and I knew at that moment I wanted to be on stage. I knew at 6 years old that I wanted to perform. and I wanted to go to the Grammys, perform there. And like, I had that vision. This is what I want to do with my life, you know, seeing Marvin Gaye and listening to him, and his music has been something that has moved me for years.
Yeah, I feel like if I was to name 3 or 5 albums that's like the best of all time, Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On" that's on the list, along with "Songs in the Key of Life" with Stevie Wonder. So I totally understand where you're coming from with that. Now, we've spoken about some great musical artists you've definitely mentioned, and also Isaac Hayes, his remake of "Walk On By," that's like classic.
Oh yeah.
Good gracious. What are your thoughts on the state of music today?
Be honest with you. And you know I am very honest with you.
Yes, you are.
I don't listen to the radio.
Okay.
When I do listen to the radio, I switch stations a lot because they play the same songs over again. It's like it's a rotation. I feel like the music today has lost its soul, if that makes sense. It's like it's lost the emotion of what it used to be, you know, the feel of what it used to be, you know. I think it's so cookie cutter. People can sing, have great voices. There's a lot of artists out there that have great voices, but you can have that great voice but miss the heart.
Okay.
You know, and I feel like a lot of the music is missing the heart that it used to have, you know.
And I think go ahead.
No, and I'm like, and that's where I feel like artists that's not on the radio, like Lettucey, I love her. Like Lettucey is on the radio. I love Lettucey music. Like, she's amazing. And I love Layla Hathaway, and I've been a huge fan of her since I was a kid. You know what I mean? When she first came out, like when I heard her voice, I was like, whoa, what is that? Because I felt like it was somebody that I could relate to, because her tone was similar to my tone, you know? And just listen to her, or those basically are the ones that I've been listening to a lot. But I also like BJ the Chicago Kid. Okay. I like him. I like the new guy that's out. What's his name? Girl, he has a duet with Brandy right now.
I know that song. I can't think of it. Where do you see it? Something like that. Yeah.
I really like his vibe. Yeah, I like him. And I feel like that's the kind of music that's bringing back the fun and the depth of that, because it has that mixture of soul to it. You know what I mean, too? So you can feel it. I can't think of his name, though, but I really like that dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I hate that I can't remember his name off the top of my head, too, but I'm noticing that I have to dig a little bit longer to find music that I like, and then the people that have been recording for years, like there's a song with Toni Braxton, and her is on there, and her is just doing the guitar riff. And I just thought, wow, that's different. And so I feel like people have to kind of fight to present the soul. I know it's there, but you gotta look for it, I guess.
It's there.
Where do you see yourself over the next 5 years as a musical artist?
I see myself performing, writing, producing, because I want to help produce other artists now, and to bring in other artists into this industry. Having my own record label, you know what I mean, doing that. Also having a production company, whereas I produce movies and TV shows and different things like that, because as a singer, as an entertainer, I don't only want to be on a stage as a singer. Like, I also want to be in other parts of entertainment, like in acting, because I act too. Also want to do writing and different things like that for different shows based on Christian beliefs, you know what I mean? But doing it in a way that people can relate to it if they're not living this kind of lifestyle, you know? So I see that happening, and me being a boss, you know, like I'm a boss, you know, entrepreneur, you know. You hear I said that?
You're a boss. That's right. Just keep saying it till you believe it, because I say that to myself all the time.
I believe it.
I know. And we got a sister girl in the White House now.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about Kamala Harris being Vice President VP right now?
I love it. I am so excited about the possibilities, the things that she's going to do. And not only her, but Biden also. But I'm also like encouraged by what she represents. And she's somebody that you can look at her life and see that she's determined. Like, and she's over her life, you can see that she's ambitious. You know what I mean? And she didn't allow doubt or other people's like naysaying or anything like that to stop her from doing what she knows she's created to do. Right? And I think that's something that every woman can learn from. You know what I mean? Not to allow anyone to stop you from being the person that you know you can be.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And that's what I love that. And kids can see that, you know, just little kids understanding it. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. The title of her latest single now is Don't Give Up Now. If people wanted to reach out to you and find this single, where do they go?
They can go on Tidal. It's on iTunes. They can download it from those places. It's on digital. They can go on YouTube and listen to it too. You know, like I'm all over the digital downloaded places and stuff like that. So you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, on Facebook. I'm Melika Miller. It's Melika Miller. And I also have another Instagram page for Melika Miller Speaks, where I'm doing transformational speaking. So you can follow me there. That's Melika Miller Speaks. All right. So, but thank you guys so much for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Here's a bit more from Melika Miller. The song is called Oh. Enjoy.
I try to give my all to you, but it seems that wasn't enough. Just what am I to do when I'm holding on to a love that's gone? It's killing me inside. I have to let go and hold on to my pride, 'cause the love we had has died. Singing, oh, gotta keep holding on. Singing, oh, gotta keep going on.
The future of Chicago-based music is safe if Aniya Lanai has anything to say about it. She's young and vibrant and someone who deserves a listen. Let me introduce you to Aniya Lanai.
You can't be mad at me. You don't need to hate on me. Straight A's just watch and see. I just be doing me. No way I can lose though. Winning is all that we plan for. I gotta get to the bag. See what I'm saying? No cap. Me and my woes see the vision clearly. Kicks, hair, nails, clothes, none but the best. You feel me? I just do my best and watch the best come to me. It's not a cloud in sight, it's looking good to be me. Ain't no lie, 'cause I get money. Me and my friends might find it funny, but that's my clique. Don't say nothing about me, they ain't gon' win, 'cause I'm fly and we fly.
This is Valarie Johnson, and welcome to Interludes. Wow, we got a lot of people happening on here. We're introducing a young lady named Aniya Lanai. She has a YouTube channel and she's got singles. She's got music out. But I'm going to introduce her mom, Jamia, and Corey. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful.
Great.
Great to be here.
Looks like you guys have raised a dynamic young lady. And Aniya, could you tell me how old you are and what type of music you do?
I am 16 years old and I do music like with the genre of R&B/pop, just like songs that you could just vibe and listen to, more of R&B.
Okay, and who produced you have about 4 singles that's available on your YouTube channel. Who produced your singles?
My dad has produced all of those songs on there.
All right, Corey. Yeah, because I heard a vibe of what is this? What's the guy's name? Zap. Or like talking through something. I'm like, that's a Zap thing, but
Under the voice
somebody
box, yeah.
Exactly. Somebody over a certain age would not know what that is. So
right.
So where does your inspiration for your music come from, Aniya?
I get my inspiration from multiple R&B artists like Janae Aiko, Summer Walker, her, SZA, and because I love music. I love all genres of music. So listening to music is really my inspiration to make my own.
Wonderful. And then also, I was checking you out. It says it's Aniya Lanai. Like you have a full channel. I saw videos up. When did you start your channel?
I started my YouTube channel in November. I'm pretty sure it was around November 20th or something like that. Maybe the end of October. But yeah, around then.
Jamil, it looks like looks like the love of music might have come from your parents. So, Jamil, what was some of the music that you listened to, Mom, that possibly inspired your daughter? What were you listening to?
Well, I'm gonna, I have to just go here. Being raised in the church, my dad and mom being pastors, so primarily gospel up until my adult age, and then that's when I kind of branched out into other genres and so forth. But I would say that the base, the gospel music, and from there, just the talent and the love for it, hearing it with my dad playing the guitar, him playing the organ, my brother on bass, me myself doing a little bit, just really caused the house to be inundated, if I'm saying that word right, with music. And of course, there's the dad, he's the producer. And so he's constantly, in the room, hear the beats. And so Aniya, from the age of 2 and 3, is in front of a TV screen, getting her dance on, getting her sing on, and the rest is history.
I see. And Corey, who's influenced you? I could possibly tell, but who's been some of the people that you've listened to over the years that's inspired you as a producer?
Definitely to start gospel music, being raised in church. But as I grew older and became a music producer, I listened to everything because I wanted to be able to deal with everyone. So yeah, as a music producer, I was definitely a fan of Rodney Jerkins or Dr. Dre, Timbaland. And but before that, people like I was influenced by other producers, songwriters like Smokey Robinson, Marvin Gaye, Quincy Jones, the greats, David Foster, all of the originals,
Wonderful. Sometimes it's a little nervous for parents to kind of allow their kids to kind of go out into the world and, share their talents. How are you two feeling about Aniya sharing her gifts to the world?
Well, I must say she's doing something that I've always dreamt of doing. I am just the most private person. The moment Aniya has her screen for YouTube, I'm like, oh my God, is that going to be on YouTube? It's just this apprehension about being seen. But the young people, these days, Aniya, she's so not afraid. And I'm so proud of her for that. And so I'm looking forward to her just taking it to another level. So I have to just kind of sit back and say, you know what, take that talent. Don't do like I may have done, which is just kind of, be in the background and not share that with the world, because that could be a blessing for someone. And, I shared, but it's to a capacity. So God is working with me just in expanding my territory. But for my daughter, she's gifted and not afraid to let that gift shine. So we're looking forward to continuing to motivate her and push her so that more people can hear and get inspired from her talent.
Wonderful. So Corey, what about you, Corey?
Definitely. I'm kind of the opposite. I'd like for her to go further, do more and be on the screen more. I'm all for it. She's talented, she's beautiful, she's a great kid, she's smart. She's everything that we would like her to be and more. So I like for her to be on a pedestal for people to see.
Wow. And so I was very impressed when I checked out your YouTube channel, because you're starting to build a following. So we hope to help you with that. Of the four singles that you have on your channel, I think the one that I'm vibing with is, I think it's "In My Feelings."
In My Feelings, yeah.
Explain your and I kind of got a vibe. I don't know. Of course, Corey and Jamia, remember Monica, Brandy. I'm thinking about the people that were hot when we were coming up. What was the inspiration behind "In My Feelings," Aniya?
In My Feelings is basically just a song about like me and you just like have a friend that's a boy, and then like you hanging out with them, and then you just end up starting to really think about them, and they're putting you in your feelings. And like you're like, wait, I don't want to deal with this, I didn't expect this, like this was all out of the blue from nowhere. And so it's just basically about me not wanting to tell the person, and so I just sing about it. So like if I don't want to say my feelings, I just sing about it, put it in the song.
Oh, wow. And if Corey, if there was a favorite that you produced for your daughter, which one of the four singles, which one the one that you really are proud about?
I don't know. It's a tough one because I'm proud for all of them, and they all are different in their own right. So I guess I don't know. Maybe there's something specifically different about Time for This, that song, maybe, if I had to say something. But we're definitely proud for all the songs and love them all, but maybe that one does something different for us. I don't know.
Wow, hey, you got to do what you got to do, and I like that you guys are like connected and know exactly what your daughter's doing online, because it can be a dangerous place out there for,
absolutely,
for our young people being out here. But that's great. So Aniya, if anyone wanted to reach out to you or to hear the music that you have on your YouTube channel, how can they reach you?
You can go to YouTube, you can search in my name, it's Aniya Lanai, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or you could also find me on all social medias like Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram at It's Aniya Lanai. And I also have another Instagram at Naya_0 if you want to reach me there too.
And parents, do you all have social media ways that people can reach you?
Yes, I do have a Facebook account, a fairly new one I might add, but it's under Miss J Martin.
Mm-hmm. And how about you, Corey? Because you produced it, I'm assuming you guys are looking for a record deal, or are you guys going to go independent straight?
We're going to go independent, and we're going to take it as far as we can. I'm sure at some point something may change, but we're gonna just do our thing this way until then.
Okay. And if people wanted to reach out to you or something, are you online, or because some of us aren't?
Oh, no, online. Absolutely, yeah. I'm on Instagram as Keys Open Doors.
Wonderful. I'm telling you, there's a group that's out called the Walls Group.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I really vibe with their music, and so I kind of got a vibe of that from some of the music that I heard from you, Aniya, and I'm congratulations, and I wish you much success, and hopefully we'll be able to reach back out to you after you've blown up or whatever that is.
Yay!
Corey, Jamia, and it's Aniya Lanai. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Valarie Johnson, and this is Interludes. Here's another sample of Aniya Lanai with the song "In My Feelings."
You got me thinking with my feelings, I don't wanna feel this, I can't even deal with it. No, never know. The hardest thing to do is not to let him know. You got me thinking with my feelings, I don't wanna feel this, I can't even deal with it. No, never know. The hardest thing to do is to let it go. You stay on my mind, thinking all the time, I wonder what you're doing. Did you see me
Next time on Interludes.
Financial freedom is providing generational wealth for my future family. So that's what financial freedom. So it's not where you're at. For me, it's where you want your family to be.
The focus is on financial literacy and the history of Black-owned banks on the next Interludes. Interludes. Original concept by Valarie Johnson. Written by Michael Womble. Produced by Valarie Johnson and Michael Womble. Original intro and outro music produced by Kendall Nesbitt. Interludes, a pure Lighthouse production. Brought to you by A1 Pest Masters. For all your exterminating and pest control needs, call A1 Pest Masters at area code 773-365-9962 or visit their website at a1pestmasters.com. When you book your appointment with A1 Pest Masters, tell them that you heard it first on the podcast called Interludes.